Good morning, traders. On this Black Friday, let's see what's the SPY doing. Oh yeah, SPY's pulled back very nice. Not surprised at that at all. What's up, Jose? Good morning, buddy. What do we got? We got ISPC possibly running. Actually, kind of like the way this looks on this 15-minute here. This nice trend line. Actually, we can do it like this. So start of a new trend line. With that on watch, let's see. Whoa, we got some movers today. AHPI, nice move on that so far. This BRFI, that just had a little breakout. Nothing there on APT. I don't really care about cars. The VXX inverse ETFs popping up. APVO, NVAX. So I don't like anything else. I really don't want to trade LVGN. It's too high, so I'm looking. See, that just needs to break 20. And it could run. Just get halted. Yeah, that just got halted and unhalted. So you got that previous support at 786, 785, but it is making a little indecision candle, followed by a little bear candle. Which one of you is going to be it? I like AHPI's daily chart the most. But it's got to break that 10 area. There's a couple of different plays running right into some resistance. See, BFRI still holding up so far. It's a very low flow play. Ooh, I don't like having this many options. I was not expecting there would be this many options today. APVO, I don't like that. Does any of these have news? No news on BFI. AHPI, there's no news on that either. And ISPC, we just have that catalyst from the other day. Starting to lean towards ISPC some. Starting to be the one I think may rip. It's hard to tell. All three of these have good daily charts, so any one of these could rip. They're all on somewhat of an uptrend. And of course, LGVN is hot still. Let's go ahead and remove all these lines. Just trying to hold up the top of this channel right now. A little triangle there at 40. But I really don't want to trade something that's $40 unless I don't know. Which one of you is going to be it? Yeah, this daily chart on the SPY at that doji indecision candle from Wednesday, followed by this big red candle. We are probably going to be coming down quite a bit today, which may not make it very favorable market conditions for breakouts. And it is a short day today. I hate APVO is below the moving averages, but if it did pop up again, I mean, it's shown that it can run dollars, but I don't know. I'm gonna put it on watch too. But I don't like it. We've just been seeing a few of those plays come from under the EMAs. See, AHI or AHPI may be getting ready to make a little move here. Five minutes on this candle. It's got a re-break. BFRI. Ooh, I like the way that's looking. Trying to hold this 750 area. Well, it's starting to crack a little bit. ISPCS selling off. Some more. There is support at 16. So if it can come down to 16, I may look for something there. See, HPI, we got this big old downtrend. The support is right there at 750. I'm gonna take a shot on this. I'm gonna jump in here right at 750. And see if it starts rebounding from here. Making this little double bottom on the 1 minute. Very nice. Starting to push up a little bit. HPI coming up and testing. Man, so far so good on this little bounce. See if we're starting a new uptrend. Well, actually it may not even be a new uptrend, just may be the uptrend. Yeah, so right there's the start of this new uptrend on the 1 minute. I'm gonna put a stop loss. Oh god, now it's starting to crack. Yeah, that's what I was worried about today. Just things not holding up. If I can't hold up 740, I'm getting out. So that little uptrend is ruined. Sort of. I guess you could still draw though. Just yeah, well, it's still there kinda. Let's see, let's give that some time. Keep an eye on these other plays. HPI really trying to test. This may not get it. This may be done. Maybe all I had. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Lauren. Happy holidays to everybody that I didn't talk to over the holidays. Oh, damn. BFRI started dropping hard. I just looked away for a second. Shit. Well. Support at 675. Just not able to hold up anything. Look at this. This thing is cracking. I should have put that stop loss in. I was thinking about putting the stop loss in at like 740, and I should have. Turned my head for 1 second. This thing is dumped on me. HPI still getting rejected there. APVO cracking. ISPC still looking alright. GRD. Well, that's a wild looking play. It's not really doing much, but the RFI getting pushed back above 7, so I'll give it a chance. I mean, I'm already down here anyway in the dumps on it. Nice little trend line there. I'll move this line on LGVN. I didn't want to trade this, but I might. I'll hop in 10 shares, just 10 shares. See if this is going to bounce off of this trend line. When I get 35, ooh, I feel a little high. That's alright. This thing, if it starts moving, it's going to rip quick. Put the stop loss right under there for now. Just in case it dumps again. Move that line too. We don't need that there either. It's a lot of indecision on this daily chart with LGVN, so it's could go either way. But I would be fine just for the break back up to 40. It'd be about $4 a share. If we could just get that bounce, I'd be okay with that. Top of that candle's at 42.37. BFRI trying to hold that. Look at this 15 minute. Yeah. 10-day is also at that support on the 15 minutes. So that's pretty strong support around that 675.77 area. LGV. And I'm going to... do I want to add here? How's ISPC doing? ISPC still just slowly climbing. I don't know if BFRI is going to hold up or not. Hell, I don't know if LVGN's going to hold up. It's trying, but back down to 34. Oh, no wonder I got filled so high. There's a 50-cent spread right now. Good Lord. Oh, yeah. So this is getting very close to dropping. Couldn't push back up so far. Dojian right there, getting a bearish candle following it. So we are really testing this trend line hard. No, I'll pop 30 shares of ISPC. I just don't know which one's gonna do what. So sketchy today. ISPC is starting to move already. Looking at that little double bottom there, kinda, and then it breaking over that. So it should push back up to 20. Now if it can break 20, this thing could really run. We'll see. LVGN's still hanging in there. LVGN's starting to actually come up. LVGN over 36. Moving the stop loss up a lot closer on this. I realized I had it that far down. Getting held up at 1850 at the moment on ISPC. And here comes the break, possibly. Oh, that was close. Good morning, Mike B. Yeah, what's up, Daniel B? I see all that heavy selling in the market. It's pretty ugly. Pretty ugly. See, BFRI did just bounce off of that area. Just got to hold above 7 as support. ISPC, let's see this downtrend. Oh, it's actually broken the downtrend. And let's see, there's some. The 1850 is very strong resistance though. Strong resistance all through pre-market and holding up a strong resistance again. That looks good. If it pushes back to 1850 here, it's going to break. Yeah, there it goes. Testing 1850. And come on. There you go. There we go. Very nice. Very nice little easy simple break. I'm getting rejected though. We're not holding. Selling pressure pushing this candle right back below that 1850 area. Little sell off there. Now hold above 18. 18 should be pretty strong support now. See this whole area right here, 18 to 1850 is a heavy support and resistance zone. So it's trying to hold up that bottom at 18. That 10-day moving average is at 1750. LVGN's having some issues here too on the 1 minute. Little triangle there. Consolidation. That may be getting ready to pop up. So hard to tell with this choppy ass market today. BFRI is still hanging in there. Damn, now they're all going red. Look at this. ISPC coming back down. LVG, look at that, cracking out of that little triangle. So yeah, just nothing can hold. At least nothing I'm seeing, because the SPY just keeps selling off. Black Friday special on all the stocks. Half price. At least 15% off, I would imagine. All right, LGVN coming back down to this trend line. Think it. Look on this 1 hour chart. Actually, the 1 hour looks pretty good. We're like 1 more hour away from a possible break out of this triangle there. ISPC looks good on the 1 hour chart as well. They just fell in the breakout so far. BFRI does not look very good. This is a nasty upper wick. Of course, we got 27 minutes, so a lot could happen in that time frame, but I'm not liking the way it's looking on that 1 hour. Give it a little bit longer. Try to see if it's going to bounce one more time. I may get stopped out though. It's a new IPO. One that's not been able to hold its gains. It looks like it's still not going to be able to hold its gains. They have to get out of that one. Very nice. So that's what I was wanting to see. That's why it looks good on the hour chart, because it's uptrending, not a bunch of crazy wicks. So we're still just testing this little zone here, this whole zone that's been resistance, but it looks like we're going to come back up for a little breaky break. LVGN, not sure about yet. BF, whatever this is. BFRI definitely looks like it's about to crack. I may just go ahead and get out. Let it ride for a second. There we go. ISPC is starting to go. Here we go, up to 19, through 19. Can we get up to that 20 area? So we're just testing 19 for now. Okay, I got stopped out on BRFI, so it's a $42 loss. Here comes another test of 19. You see buying volume increase here. We don't want to see this turn red. We want to see buyers continue to take a hold of this and push it over 19. And here comes the 19 break. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right through it like butter. Okay, well, we are getting held up at it, but it did throw a wick up there above 19. See if it keeps testing here. Boom. Boom. Come on up to 20. Let's get real frisky. It's Black Friday. I'm fat and stuffed from turkey and ham. I need some frisk. I need some frisk in my life to get me to burn some calories. Let's see a big old break at $20 here. ISPC. Oh, we're coming up to, whew, we're getting close. Hitting that 1950 area. We're getting a little resistance there. LVGN dropping a little bit. So I'll put a stop loss right there. 33, 250. About 25 bucks I'll be risking on this. I'm gonna put a stop loss in on LGV and I'm gonna risk, like I just said, about. I don't even know if I want to risk it. Because if this breaks out, I'm just going to put a stop loss in LGV and let's put it 286.10. Let's just put below 33 for now. That's a whole $1.50. It's got to drop to get to that. So. All right, let's get this 20 break. Come on up here. We'll sell in at 1925. A lot of pressure, just a lot of pressure right above. Kind of same thing where we had this zone. We've got another zone, looks like at 1950 to 20. We got rejected at 1950. Actually, about 1935. But BFI is dying off. AHPI still not above the trend, the downtrend yet. Ways away from there. APVO is doing nothing, and LGVN is just going sideways. So right at this moment, ISPC is the only thing that I see with potential to rip here shortly. So could see the apes come in here. But it's a weird day. The market's only open a few hours, so anything can happen. We got to be prepared for whatever possibilities that come out of this chaos today. So 19 is holding that support. That's a good sign. We got 3 minutes on this 15-minute candle to close. We want to see it stay above 19. Ouch. Hurt my elbow. What the hell's the volume on this? What's going on? I just not realized. There we go. There's the volume. Yeah, so we have been getting more buying than selling in the last 30 minutes. So if this buying can keep up, it should be good. Oh, look at that. Getting rejected, so I don't know. It may not be able to get it. Not even able to get up to 20 on that push. Actually got this little triangle forming here. getting close to, see, 30 seconds. Trying to get it back above 19 and hold. You can do it. You can do it. ISPC. I know you can. Looks like we're going to be, well, nope, there it goes. There we go. We're getting a little push up right here in the last 10 seconds of this candle. So it looks like we did get that close over 19. Now it's off to the races. Let's see. Come on, 19. It's 1950 is really holding up tough. Big buyer just came in on the bid at 19. We're testing 19 at support again. So this thing, even though it looks like it's going to go, continues to just pull right back. LGVN looks like it may crack here. You can see on the 1 minute, it's trying to hold the trend line. Whoop, whoop, whoop. ISPC. Oh, here we go. Up to 20. Oh boy, here we go. Breaking that tip of that triangle. Whoa, big rip up to 20 there. 21. Let's see if this thing keeps ripping. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Over 21. Come on. You got some more in there? Buying's all over the place. We just broke, so I'm trying to give it a second to see if it's going to keep pushing. And looks like it might try. It's right there at 21. Boom. There you go. Come on. Let's go. Give me a couple more dollars. There we go. Breaking 21 nice and clean. Pushing up 21.30. I'm going to take a 10 piecer off here at the top. So there's 10 shares gone. Let's see if this can keep running. I got 20 shares left. And boom, there we go, up to 21.50. Breaking 21.50, almost up to 22. Let's go. Let's go. And screw LGVGN, I'm getting out of this. I'll take that little loss there. So that's 66. I'm down, but I'm up 113 so far. gonna trying to see if we're gonna keep pushing here, but I may just take this and just add this small green day. Taking another 10 off here because I want to stay above $100 on this win. Oh, there it goes. There we go. It looks like it's going to try to push some more here. This green candle pops over 22. This candle here, like, oh, here it goes. Close. Very close to breaking out there. Here we go. Starting to hold 22 as support. How much more can we go? Can we go to 25? I don't like. Alright, I'm out. I don't like the way this candle started turning red. Looks like it's going to try to pull back some. It may or may not. It may keep running, but whatever. It's a weird Friday. But that makes up for my 2 losses. Let's see, 67 out of 100. So, about $33 in profit today. There it goes. Of course, shook me out there on that little pullback on that wick, but still running. So if you caught ISPC, good job, because this is a very nice run already. About a $4 or $5 run from that bounce place. Nice, Sicilian. Good job, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Making 50 on ISPC. This thing's still pushing, trying to break 23 here. But that's it. I'm done. I'm not touching anything else. I got a little bit of profit out of this today. 1 for 3, but still profitable. I will take it on a screwy Friday like this. Short Friday. Man, this thing looks like it might just keep going. Look at that. Oof. Beautiful run. Beautiful run. I left some on the table, but I ain't worried about it. Like I said, profitable on a wonky Friday. And I have been in the green every day this week. The 2 days that I did not live stream, I was still able to trade, and I was able to make some profits on those 2 days as well. So now my internet's back up. I'm trying to if I can, I don't even remember which ones they were. I have to pull up Trading Sync and figure that out. Okay, now it looks like it may pull back. We'll win decision. Actually, this is the 1 minute candle, or the 1 minute chart, so. Oh yeah, on that 5 minute looking very nice. Thank you, Lori. No video, no proof. I've got the proof. I can show you the proof. Oh, I'm going to do that. You guys are going to see my numbers. I'll show you the... I'll show you the charts when I figure out which ones I traded. I don't remember which ones I traded now. But let's see. Oh, BFRI actually come back up. You sneaky little bugger. It's again, that one dropped. That one got me on a wick too. That little wick dropped below that wick, and that was concerning because that was a lower low. And now this is popping back up. So very nice. But it does look like a head and shoulders pattern. Head, shoulder, possible another shoulder here at 750. And ISPC just still going. High at 24. So today, actually, for a short Friday on a holiday week, today is actually not a bad day. I mean, especially with ISPC. I mean, it's up 130%, still ripping. You got a 60% here on AHPI, 42% on BFRI. So decent volume here in the penny stock market world. I don't know about the rest of the market. Yeah, the rest of the the rest of the market looks like a bloodbath, but we don't care about that. That's why we are traders. Ooh, goodness, that SPY on the 15-minute looks horrendous. There's that yearly chart on the SPY. Yeah, look at that gap down. Come all the way back down to the 50-day. I ain't going to ring the alarm yet. I ain't going to do it. As much as I want to. I ain't going to do it yet. Alright. A likely excuse. You going to go make some breakfast now? Man, I don't blame you, man. It's a good... I don't know how you're hungry after yesterday, but... Let me take these lines off of here. But does everybody know why I took this trade and why this trade broke out? Let's do a pop quiz. Somebody answer that question. Why did this break out? Because there's no news on it today. But somebody answer that question. I'm gonna quiz y'all. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick break while y'all are Googling the answer. You can't even Google the answer. I'll be right back, guys. All right. So, different Thanksgiving Day. Gotcha, Jose. Lori, you are almost correct. It was partly a trick question, and there's a lesson in here as why. We don't know why exactly it broke out. You know, we don't know for sure if those are the reasons, but we can deduce that those are probably the reasons. But we really won't ever know why something breaks out, because we see good PR this past week that crashed. Didn't even make a run. Good PR that crashed. The PR on this is not that great, really, if I remember correctly. Well, They had their third quarter results. That's far back. Let's see, what was it? Oh yeah, this is the government one. This is the government and private research. So never mind. This PR was really good. This PR was really, really good. I couldn't remember. I thought this one had better PR than most of them. But we saw a lot of other plays with PR that didn't break out at all. So, you never know for sure. But you got to put on your Sherlock Holmes glasses and get your pipe out. And that's what Lori did. She went and deduced why. Why could this break out? Or why is this breakout happening? We don't, like I said, we don't know for sure. But what we do know is it does have good PR and it's kept plenty of volume and interest. And it looks like this may break out some more here. COVID stocks are hot. See, Invax. Yeah, Invax is a COVID stock, so you are right. COVID stocks are hot. I think GovX is another one. Yeah, that's another COVID-19 one that popped this morning. So actually, Lori, you're ahead of me. I didn't even realize that COVID stocks were hot. I just was trading that one. But there is multiple ones on the scanner. Yeah, APT, another one. Very interesting. Why is COVID stocks hot? Let me go to the SPY. We got some kind of crazy PR or something. Let me see. Crude futures are down 9%. Netherlands tightening lockdown. Oh my God. This is what we're Oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. So, people are concerned over a new variant found in South Africa. How does finding one variant this doesn't give us much detail? Let's see if there's more detail. World Health Organization officials warned one case in Belgium confirmed as well. Let's see here. Why it's important. Please explain to me why it's important. The new variant contains more mutations to the virus spike protein than the highly contagious Delta variant. The spike protein is part of the virus. Yeah. Oh, here we go. They're concerned that the new variant could potentially have more resistance to vaccines. Although, so we got all this scary shit. More mutations in the virus's spike protein. Oh my god, it contains more mutations than the highly contagious Delta variant. And then it goes on to say, although we need to investigate further. So they don't have any fucking idea what they're talking about. they just admitted it. For up to this point, this is all nonsense. This is the science of the actual how a virus works. But they tried to make it sound scary, and then they go, but we need to investigate it because we really don't know. Like, so I'm gonna call bullshit. I'm gonna say that that is not the reason why the market is dumping. Oh, look at there! Surprise, surprise! European Commission President. All travel to new countries with cases of new COVID should be suspended. Now, this genius here is ready to stop travel on a variant that the WHO said they don't know anything about. Why are we stopping travel on something we don't know anything about? If we haven't investigated it. Like if the World Health officials or whatever, the WHO, is saying, we don't really know yet, then why is this guy making demands like that? It's nonsense. Nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. All of it's nonsense. Oh, what did Fauci say? Yeah, Fauci even said he didn't know. That's the first time Fauci's ever admitted that he doesn't know anything. When the almighty Keebler Elf comes out of hiding and he tells you that he doesn't know, then what the hell is this guy in the European Commission talking about? You don't know Ursula, President Ursula. What are you? What are you, from The Little Mermaid? Oh yeah. Oh, Fauci says no indication that the new variant is detected in the U.S. Oh God, he's speaking to CNN. Here we go. It's all nonsense. I knew I shouldn't have read the damn PR today. This is not. Hold on, let's see here. Hold on. Right before all this PR, there's some talk from the feds. Let's see what the feds said, because I didn't see this. Feds officials signaled concern that inflation pressures were brought in. You don't say. They feel great urgency to raise interest rates. This is what it is. All this stuff about this new variant or whatever, that is the reason why the COVID stocks are hot. But that's not the reason why the market is dropping. All you gotta do is go back and read right here. The feds have officially admitted that maybe they were wrong about the transitory inflation. I mean, they didn't say it, but that's basically what they're saying. Maybe we're wrong. And maybe we should start raising interest rates. And remember, I've been saying this forever. They can't raise interest rates or they'll crash the stock market. So what is happening is you're getting a bunch of BS news on another COVID variant to try to distract everybody from the feds actually saying we screwed up pretty bad. That's what's happening. Look here. U.S. personal spending for October is up. U.S. personal income for October is down. It is up a little bit, but the prior was 1%. So actually it's down. So spending is up, but income is down. So that's not good. U.S. new home sales. didn't hit estimates. That was revised from 14% to 7%. Let's see, U.S. We didn't hit the jobs claims, initial jobless claims. Initial jobless claims were higher. So we've got people spending more money, making less income, and more people who are jobless. Durable goods orders is actually lower. They estimated, they prior revised it, was at 0.7%. Now it's at 0.5%. Germany said, oh, what the hell is this? We got to pull this up. We got to actually read this. Germany parties form new government led by center-left Olaf Scholz, marking end of Merkel era. Oh boy. So Germany is going to go and make the same mistakes they made again. This is a center-left social democrat. He's not center at all if he's left social. He's a socialist. And look here, they're allying with two other parties. They narrowly won, surprise, surprise, but they're working with the climate-conscious Greens and the pro-business Free Democrats. Nicknamed the Traffic Light Coalition. The traffic light is on. I'm trying to... Oh, boy. He was finance minister in Merkel's cabinet, so he's just going to be Merkel 2.0, basically. They're going to increase minimum wage and obtain 80% of the country's electricity from renewables by 2030. And legalize cannabis. Hey, I'm all right with that. They need they need to legalize cannabis right now. Germany needs to start smoking weed before they fall back into old habits. Being ravaged by a new wave of coronavirus, countries hitting record numbers. The situation is bleak. Well, all I gotta say is there's a lot of bad news. Let's see, Fauci says vast majority of vaccinated Americans should get COVID-19 boosters. Says he's seen no safety signal related. Oh, God. So they want kids to get it. High gasoline problems or high price. Biden tried to blame gasoline prices on the rest of the world, like he didn't shut down a pipeline. All right. Okay, hold on a second. What do we got here? Currency says, let's see. What do we got here? We got something. OCC clarifies bank authority to engage in certain cryptocurrency activities and authority of OCC to charter national trust banks. So this bank, this must be a office of comptroller of the currency. I don't think there needs to be an office of the comptroller of the currency. National banks and federal savings associations must demonstrate that they have adequate controls in place before they can engage in cryptocurrencies. So, national banks and federal savings associations, they have to adhere, they have to bow down to the government when it comes to cryptos, because that's today's letter reaffirms the primacy of safety and soundness. Cryptocurrency, distributed ledger, and stablecoin activities will be conducted by national and federal savings associations in a safe, sounded manner. Ooh, this right here. This right here is not what you want to see if you are like me and you're a crypto advocate. This will provide assurance that crypto asset activities taking place inside of the federal regulatory perimeter are being conducted responsibly. Yeah, because the government, the Fed, the feds, they do a lot of stuff responsibly. So they got to make sure they withhold them responsible standards that they do. Now this is it's kind of a double-edged sword because it is like they're kind of embracing cryptos, but they're embracing it with like it's like you haven't seen your friend in a while or whatever, and your friends out there trying to maybe he's a drug addict now, and he comes up to give you a hug, and he's like, I love you, my crypto friend. And then at the same time, he's shanking you in your liver while he's giving you a hug. Like, I love you, crypto. Come here, crypto. Give me a hug. Oh, my goodness. And so we got a lot of comments on all this rant that I went on. It's taken over 80% of new infections in the last day. They keep mutating from people that have AIDS. You pissed off some of your family yesterday, Ruben. Chinese stocks might get delisted. That could be... Yeah, I know. How dare you question Mr. Government. Newsom's trying to extend his emergency powers. Jesus Christ. That's awesome, Ruben. Might be. Wonder if we can trade stocks from metaverse land where it's all safe. I don't know. Because in metaverse Facebook stuff now, I'm hoping that you were joking with that comment. I can't really tell, but it seems like you were. And if you weren't, then I don't know. I don't know if I trust old what's that fellow the Facebook guy. I forgot his name. I forget his name. Little beady-eyed guy. Looks like somebody took his Capri Sun and threw it on the ground before he even got to sip on it. Zuckerberg, that's his damn name. Have I heard of Sandbox? Yeah, I actually just saw Sandbox yesterday on Voyager, and I saw that it's went up like a crazy amount. But I don't know enough about it, and I don't know. I'll have to look at it. We'll take a look at it later today in the crypto update. Yeah, the Lord, you're definitely not wrong. That's why I don't hug, Ruben. Oh, you were joking. I figured you were, Mike. I was just making sure. Yeah, yeah. I saw that Sandbox is like Mana and all those. Like I said, I saw it yesterday. I looked at it a little bit, but I didn't do like a ton of research on it yet. That's we'll look. We'll take a look at it in the crypto update here in a little while, because I don't know that much about it yet, but I do know it ripped pretty nicely from what I saw. There was multiple gaming cryptos that ripped yesterday. A lot of pullbacks though in the crypto market as well today too. Sheeb's actually gotten pretty cheap again. Even Cosmos pulling back. Yeah, just having a little pullback in the crypto market. Probably the pullback in the crypto market is from the SPY pulling back so hard. I mean, this is a pretty big pullback on the SPY. We're where we were at 470 and now we're down to 458. So the SPY has dropped $12 today. That is quite a drop. See, it looks like we have another possible. What is that? That had a. What the hell? What a gap up. This thing gapped from 490 on that halt. Yeah, it gapped up from 490 up to $7 and just got halt. This thing is nuts. If you're looking at NXRP, be careful with that thing, because that thing is a. It's under the 200-day too, but that was one hell of a gap up. Good Lord. Let's see, BRFI, still looking kind of like a head and shoulders. HPI still trying to come up and test $9. If it can break 9, it could run a 10, but really struggling. ISPC still looking like the play today. It hasn't given any of those gains back from this original run. Still kind of holding up. A little bit of a flag pattern there. So if it can break that, it could continue on up that 25 area. Don't see anything on LVGN. It's still under that trend line, just kind of going sideways. APVO, that died. And XRP just got unhalted. That, look at the gap down on that halt though. That was from 740 to 720, so about 20-cent gap down. And it's trying to push up again. But it looks like it's going to struggle. I can't imagine it's going to continue to rip with this giant gap right here. It might, but like if it doesn't hold $7, then you got all this room to fall back down to $5. Looks like NXRP positive findings. So it's just another it's just another variant, Delta variant hype stock. They said they've got some positive data, but you know, every stock is going to be, if the variant just came out, you know, they just found it, then how are they testing for it to even say that they had positive data? So I don't that doesn't make much sense, but you know, if it's ripping, it's ripping. let's take a look. Black, what's up, Elvis? How's it going, buddy? Oh yeah, so like on that, so there's different types of gaps. I'll explain this pretty quick. So like this is during market open. This is not like a pre-market gap up. Uh, this got halted at $4, and then as soon as it unhalted, but when a halt happens, it's because of so much buyers and sellers coming in at once that the algos cannot keep up with it, and they have to manually stop that stock from trading and match all the orders. So if at $5, millions of people saw this was starting to break out because this news just came out an hour ago. You know, they if they saw that news on their scanners or whatever, and a bunch of people piled into this, which they did, and it got halted there at 5. More than likely, when the market makers were putting all the orders together, there was way more buy orders than sell orders in this area. So those buy orders had to get filled because most people probably marketed in right before that halt to try to hurry and jump in it. So they just went up the ladder of sales. And when they went up that ladder during that halt, it brought it all the way up to $7. So there must have been a ton of buyers who marketed in and just a very small amount of sellers for it to have that type of gap. There's just like no selling through here. So they had to fill those buy orders at the next selling price. And the next selling price, after I guess by the end of the halt, was all the way up at $7.98. So that's those type of gaps out of a halt. Usually they're not this big. This is a rare gap up. This is not normal. Usually it's like, just like on ISPC earlier. But did it get halted? No, I don't think ISPC got halted. Was it LGVN? I thought something else had got halted. Oh yeah, LGVN got halted. So that was that. That was halted to the downside at 850. So looks like right there. It got halted down here, but they had to fill the orders again, and it looks like it opened up at 36. So it gapped up from 34 to 36 on that halt, even though it was to the downside, unless this is the halt. I'm not quite sure. No, that would have been too early. It's got to be this one. Now, like a pre-market after hours gap up, like looking at the SPY, where is it at? Or the VXX. So like this gap up on the VXX, this follows exactly what the SPY does, except for the opposite. So with the SPY gapping down in the morning because the futures directly affect stock market and all that, but you can start trading futures Sunday night, or I guess I don't know when you could start last night, but anyway, as soon as the market opened, you can see that how this thing just gapped up like crazy, and the SPY gapped down like crazy. So that gap is just more of like the futures. But those are really the only gaps you're going to see. If you see a gap in like from pre-market to market open, or the day before to market open, you may not have your pre-market on. So like I think I can go to settings. Where's it at? So yeah, here. Show extended apply. So if I take out pre-market, we go to like, let's go back to ISPC. So I take out pre-market, this looks like a bunch of gap ups, right? You know, it looks like this thing's been gapping up and all of that. But it's not really, these are not really gap ups because the trades happened in pre-market. But you see these spaces. So if you don't have your pre-market on, your charts are gonna look like everything's gapping up and gapping down every single day. But those are not actually gaps. And so when I go back to show the extended hours trading, well, there we go. Apply. See, those gaps go away. You have price movements within the after hours and pre-market. So you really only get gaps when it's something like, which this is breaking over 24 right now. Look at this nasty rip breaking out of that triangle on ISPC up to 25. Beautiful. So the only real gaps are going to be like a gap up out of the hall. LVGN just started popping up too, and BFRI. So a lot of these plays starting to kind of move up some. Again, getting a little warm. Is the SPY rebounding? A little, barely. But yeah, this is the actual gap. What you normally would see in pre-market and after hours is not really a gap. Happy Thanksgiving, Elvis. We'll plan on doing it next week, Daniel B. We'll do the Traders Roundtable then, and Greg is going to join us for some Traders Roundtables as well. The guys who used to follow the old channel that my father-in-law Greg was on with me. He will be making appearances once again. I know you guys loved Greg, so he will be back. I made $30 one life. I took 3 trades. I took a loss, $42 loss on BFRI. Being stupid, I didn't forget, but I didn't put my stop loss in yet, and I looked at another stock, and as soon as I turned back, I was down. So that one just kind of my own ignorance. And then LVGN I cut out of, took a $24 loss there because NXR, what was it? ISPIC started running, so I made 100 there. So 1 out of 3 green on the day. What's going on here? All right, hold on just a second. Nah, I ain't giving. Nah, what do you guys think? You think the Trader Roundtable is going to be scripted and we're going to have topics? We could do that. We could have topics, but we're not going to stay on track. you guys, you guys know I can't stay on track for anything. If I'm a part of it, there's going to be rants and going off on tangents. Hal's going to have to be the one to wrangle me in and keep me from going off on crazy rants and stuff. Unless Hal debates me on something, and then there's no saving anybody. Then everybody's going to get it. Don't worry, Daniel B. I know you're counting the days on the wall. You got a little jail calendar you're working on right now, waiting to finally go at me face to face. Don't worry, man. You'll get your day. But if I was you, I wouldn't be so excited to try to get to that day. I'd be, you need to be out there rocking it up, punching meats hanging from a hook right now. If you want to go face to face with me, little buddy. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. We'll have some type of topics to the Trader Roundtable episodes. It'll be, we'll try to keep it on the tracks as much as we can. I could do them live, but my concern with doing them live, because we're going to be doing them like 4 or 5 people, trying to time 4 or 5 people together for a live stream, and then issues could arise with somebody's internet or something like that. Like I just don't know if I want to do it live stream because of, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Like, I'm fine with doing them live. I just don't want to have bad quality. And if 4 or 5 people are on these shows, I just don't know yet how that's going to hold up with OBS and everything. So we'll see. We'll get to that point. We're still probably a couple of weeks from doing it. We're going to do one before the end of the year, before Christmas, and then we'll start doing them like probably every 2 weeks or once a month or something, starting in January, depending on how much everybody likes them. If everybody likes them, they're performing well, people are viewing them and sharing them and liking them, we'll keep doing them. There you go, Daniel B. There you go. I'm glad you could finally admit it, man. So, alright guys, I am done for the day. Yeah, well, now, so far so good today on the upload speeds. They weren't working very good yesterday, but I think they got out early this morning. See, I was having my own issues with Spectrum, but I found out that they actually had a whole outage in this neighborhood the last couple of days, so this was just like an extra kick in the nuts, just for no reason, basically. So, everything looks good. Stream's not had any dropouts or anything so far that I've noticed. So I think we're back running good. So I do plan on doing the live crypto update on the Framework Fortune Crypto channel today at 4:30 as usual. And, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But if you don't join us for the crypto update, have a great rest of your weekend. Be back here Monday ready, fired up, because it ought to be a very interesting week next week. Even though this was a holiday week, this was actually a pretty hot week. And, yeah. If I don't see you at the crypto updates, have a great rest of your weekend. And if you guys are joining me for the crypto updates, I'll see you then. Be sure, if you haven't yet, sign up for frameworkfortune.com. It is free sign-ups, and the blockchain is being worked on, and the coin will be out hopefully by the beginning of 2022. More information coming on the blockchain, how members will be able to get airdrops of Fortune coin when they come out, members of the website, all of that. But yeah, a lot of stuff in the works, guys. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.